All right. It's about that time. Getting to go into a back day. Sun's out. It's a nice little day. Too bad I gotta go into work, right? Probably been saying that a lot lately. But it's just how it is sometimes. We're hitting back today, so which row? I want to do a row that targets the upper back, right? It's kind of where my focus is today, is going to be the upper and mid back as opposed to the lats. And then we focus our lats and like general back growth with things like the pull-ups and the lat pullover machine. So I think with both of those, we can find ourselves a good way to hit either upper, mid back, or any part of the lats, just depending on the day. I can't remember if it's today or tomorrow that I add the rear delt work in. Or not tomorrow, Thursday. No, Friday. Oh my God. I'm making obviously a lost track of time. And I guess that kind of comes into it is like, you know, how long should you be working out for? Because I feel like there's a few ways to go about it, you know? There's some people who work out 3 days a week. They spend 2 hours probably or more in order to hit the amount of sets you need for muscle stimulus, for muscle growth. So I focus primarily on hypertrophy, more so than strength. I would definitely say I want to look bigger before I feel stronger, right? So in that case, if you're working out like 3 days a week, if you're new, that makes sense, you know. 3 days a week should be more than sufficient. You should be able to hit the target muscle groups you want, and, you know, you're building your way up to needing more volume, right? I can't remember where I was looking, but I mean, the amount of sets in volume that you need for a specific muscle group to help see more growth, like the average amount of sets, I mean, you're going to be in the gym for a long-ass time if you want to do that in 3 days. And I feel like for myself, I'd rather just split that up a bit, you know, hit the muscle groups twice a week, right? You want to hit each muscle group 2 times a week. So that alone, you know, it's going to be more than 2 days. And I mean, it'd be more than 3 days. I think minimum be 4 if you did like an upper lower split. PPL is going to be 6. You want to do it twice, right? But I also feel like the more days is the more that you can make things a little more advanced, make the make a certain day, you know, it's more tailored to a certain part of that muscle group than others, you know. It also adds a little bit of variety to your movements. It doesn't make your training as boring, which is kind of where I come in when I do a lot of stuff. Like I'll switch up, you know, one chest day is, well, I mean, chest days is the one kind of probably that doesn't stand out because it's mostly the same. I guess triceps, right? You can hit triceps twice a week, but if you just do the push downs, you're not hitting all the tricep, at least not effectively, I think. You'd want to do something like a skull crusher or guillotine press, or, well, not really a guillotine press, that's an old one. JM press, or something that's going to hit the other heads of the tricep. Otherwise, one's going to be a lot more developed than the other, and it's going to look okay. But I think the more days you go, not only is your training going to be shorter, I used to fit my training in an hour-long period. But it also keeps you, like, going in a lot. And I don't necessarily see that as a problem, at least in my own case, because I work near a gym and all that stuff. So I guess it also depends on the person, right? But I think for training, a lot of people have come to the thinking that less is more. And to a degree, yeah, you don't want junk volume, but you still want to hit the muscle. You still want to really get the micro tears, get the nice full stretch, the full pull, and spread the muscle fibers apart and make sure that you're going to promote growth. If you come in and you think, all right, I'm going to do 2 working sets per muscle group, and that's it, or 2 working sets per muscle, right? You're not going to get enough. I don't think you can. I mean, even if you train directly to failure, you know, the Mike Mentzer, whatever thing that he does, right? Where it's like, he's in there in like 30 minutes, he's out because he does 1 real working set where everything's to immediate failure. And like, people, first of all, they can't really push themselves like that. People like to say that they can, but there's like a subconscious stop at a certain point, right? You can get yourself close, but, you know. I digress. I just think that the best of both worlds is like a 5 to 6 day split. You hit everything twice. Bada bing, bada boom. You're done. Done for the week. You get at least 1 day off. It all just kind of works out. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. And we're going to keep pushing. And yeah, that'll be it, man. I'm going to head to work first, though. Once we get out of work, you know the drill. I'll get warmed up and we'll head right into it. So I will see you guys in a minute. I mean, we're going to do a few warm-up sets here. So last time we did 75. I'll look to do 80. This is only 45. Just build that kind of stretch. Make sure we're getting through the motion just fine. Not having any real problems. I mean, all in all, it just feels good, feels natural. So we keep moving up. All right, we're gonna just run ourselves right up to our working set right now, which is 80 pounds. It's nothing crazy, but you gotta remember the focus here is that mid-back, that retracting scapula. And to really kind of bow that out. So, I mean, it's not like it's a hard movement, it's just a movement I want to make sure I have control of. Nice, fairly sturdy, and honestly well controlled. I was kind of worried that was going to be a lot worse, but I think that was really good. So, see what we got next. I think I might even just do that again. If y'all can remember, like a short while ago, I used to do the like chest supported back. So it was similar, except it was just more up at the top. And I mean, those are nice, but the problem is that I'm too tall. My arms are too long. So even with the chest piece pushed the whole way back, I couldn't round forward with my scapula. I wouldn't be able to do that. So I wasn't getting the stretch I wanted necessarily, which was a problem. So problem fixed. We're gonna do T-bars from now on. Still chest supported. Still the focus on back. get back into it. Keep the grip wide. Keep the focus there. Come on. This one I always struggle with. All right, drop the weight about 10. Just keep doing it. All right, set 3, baby. We're sitting at 70 pound. 70 flat. I mean, I feel pretty confident in it. He was moving pretty nice. I am gonna take off the glasses though. These things always be messing with me on these. I gotta get them resized. I see that all the time too. A little bit of a procrastinator, in case you couldn't tell. There we go. One more. And then we'll run ourselves to the lat pull downs, hit some lats. All right. One last one, man. Push it for 8, and then we're gonna rack up some long length partials here. Or well, at least that's the plan. I think probably the best way to go about it is hit 6, right? Make sure you stimulate, and then push for that kind of burn towards the end of the set. I feel like that kind of burned more the rear delts because, I don't know, just felt more towards the rear delts. Not so much the mid back, but that's for me to learn and then correct. I'd still call that a really, really good starting movement. I want to hit some actual lats though. So that means lat pull downs. So give me a sec while I move everything out of the way. All right, bro. We are on some lat pull downs. And with those lat pull downs is 110. Nothing crazy. We're doing more of like a standard grip, not so much wide. Just right at the corners here. The little angular section. More of a neutral. That's pretty good, but I mean, I definitely feel the effects on the grip strength there, so I think we'll get the other one with the straps. And then we'll hit our arms. I think that'll be it after though. I think one thing I don't tell about lat pull downs, right, is that the focus isn't at the hands here, bro. It's all at the elbows. Your elbows are gonna direct your lats. You're just gonna choose the amount of activation you put in them, right? If I could just flare them and I could go to here, and I can come right back up, or I could come in and come the whole way down and really push all of those muscles to stretch and contract. So, lat pull downs, I always found it to be one of the harder movements to really tell if you're working it correctly or not. Because also, like, how much do you lean back? How much do you not lean? When do you do it? Blah, 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 blah. All right. Let me grab the straps here, and we're going to go right into it. No cuts, no nothing. Hope y'all don't mind. There's one, and then there's two. Pretty good. These will shift around probably a little bit. It's not any knurling. It's not our goal here. That one's much better. Felt the lats a lot more in that. Dude, the glasses are coming off so easily now. Maybe if I were to shake my head, they fall right off. Well, next is some curls. Get some preacher curls to work with. Let's run to that. All right, we're running preacher curls here. We got 60. I was able to finally grab the 60 here. And see what we can do with it. Nope. 6 on the dot. Weak, but we'll get there. Got 2 more sets of it. We're gonna get ourselves right into set 2 here. I want to hit 6 again, but I mean the focus here is slow reps. I care more about how long I'm in the eccentric than I do really anything else. So reps or whatever. Come on. Okay. We'll drop this weight. We'll do one more before we get into hammers. But 6 and 6, man, that's gonna be hard to get over. That's heavy. Okay. I feel pretty pumped, I'm not even gonna lie. So I'm gonna hit 40 on here. Then we're gonna hit hammer curls. Now you get that wider bicep is what I'm looking for, you know? So hammer curls are kind of a necessity. So we can do. That's it. Just kind of cheating it towards the end, but that burns. We're right on our way to hammer curls here, man. See if we can finally break that plateau. All right, we're gonna go with 35s. I'm gonna give it this last effort. If I don't hit 8, I think I should deload down to the 30s and then hit really high reps on it. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty confident, so I picked up the 30s. Lost track. I don't know what that was. I'm hoping that was 8, but I also think it was kind of sloppy. Okay. Well, we've already committed to it, right? See what we can do. Make this all work out. Nope. Damn, man. Died out on 6. That's a new one. Let's go check everything out. Defeated again, but it doesn't mean we're not going to come back for it. Let's go check it out. All right. This is it. Final product. How are the arms looking? I mean, like, they're okay. We're trying to get that kind of, that being more full on the bicep. Which, I mean, it's all right. The back's gonna be hard to see.
Not bad. Let me take this off real quick. Oh. Stuck around the chain. That's pretty good. I'm trying to get better at the lat spread then. Kind of realized microphone's all the way down here. What I was trying to say is I'm trying to get better at the lat spread. But other than that, I feel like things look good. Let me throw this thing back on. Hopefully that wasn't too bad audio-wise, but I guess you'll just have to deal with it. Whew. Tomorrow's legs. I think I'm going to show the hamstring day. Instead, I'll just switch it up. Hamstrings will be first this week and quads will be second. That way you can just kind of see what that looks like, because I feel like I haven't shown it in a long time. But other than that, man, it's the same principle. Until I see you guys again, be kind of the necessary. Take care.